สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับพบกันเช่นเคยนะครับนี่คือ The Diplomat ทาง Spring News กับคุณทันชนกจงยศยิ่งและผมวารินทร์ สัจเดวครับคุ้นกับสถานที่ด้านหลังของเราไหมครับคุณผู้ชมครับ
แน่นอนค่ะเพราะว่าสีสันของบ้านเนี่ยอาจจะทำให้ติดตานะคะวันนี้เรามาอยู่ที่บ้านพักของท่านทูตบราซิลประจำประเทศไทยกันค่ะ
ครับขอเมาส์นิดหนึ่งนะฮะไม่ได้นัดหมายนะฮะแต่ว่าเขียวเหลืองกันมาเนี่ยนะครับเพราะว่าวันนี้เราอยากจะมาพูดคุยกับทูตบราซิลเกี่ยวกับงานหนึ่งซึ่งเขาจัดกันมา16ปีต่อเนื่องกันแล้วในประเทศไทยประสบความสำเร็จมากเลยนะครับก็คือคาร์นิวัล
ค่ะจริงๆแล้วเนี่ยคาร์นิวัลพูดถึงแล้วอยู่ในเหมือนเลือดเนื้อของคนบราซิลเลยนะคะ
ใช่วันนี้นะครับเดี๋ยวสักครู่นึงเนี่ยเราจะไปทานอาหารเช้ากับท่านทูตกันนะครับท่านจะเล่าให้ฟังถึงประวัติความเป็นมาของคาร์นิวัลว่ามันสัมพันธ์กับประเพณีและวิถีชีวิตของชาวบราซิลอย่างไรนะครับและปกติเนี่ยเขาจัดกันตามปฏิทินจันทรคติแต่ว่าที่ประเทศไทยเนี่ยจัดกันในเดือนพฤษภาคมเพราะว่าเขาต้องมีการตกลงกันไงฮะระหว่างชุมชนชาวต่างชาติในประเทศไทยไม่ให้งานมาชนกันนะฮะก็จัดกันเดือนพฤษภาคมและปีนี้เนี่ยหรือเหมือนทุกๆปีที่ผ่านมา sold out
คือ sold out ล่วงหน้าด้วยนะคะเพราะว่าผู้คนเนี่ยไม่ใช่เฉพาะคนบราซิลคนไทยชาวต่างชาติที่อยู่เมืองไทยนะคะพอรู้ว่าจะมีเนี่ยต้องรีบจองจองตั๋วกันล่วงหน้าข้ามปีเลยนะครับแต่ว่าก่อนที่จะไปคุยกับท่านทูตและผู้ที่อยู่เบื้องหลังงานในปีนี้นะครับอยากให้ไปชมบรรยากาศของคาร์นิวัลที่บราซิลกันก่อนเลยครับ
หากเอ่ยถึงงานคาร์นิวัลต้องนึกถึงกรุงริโอเดจาเนโรด้วยความอลังการของการจัดงานการแต่งกายของผู้ร่วมงานที่มีสีสันจึงเป็นสิ่งที่ดึงดูดคนดังจากทั่วโลกให้เดินทางมารวมกันที่นี่งานคาร์นิวัลที่ริโอเดจาเนโรเป็นประเพณีที่จัดขึ้นทุกปีมาตั้งแต่ปีคริสตศักราช 1930 พอถึงปี 1932 ก็เริ่มมีการประชันขันแข่งกันจนถูกเรียกขนานว่าคณะแซมบ้าเพลงแซมบ้ามีต้นกำเนิดมาจากดนตรีในแถบแอฟริกาตะวันตกที่มีกลองเสียงทุ้มต่ำเป็นตัวนำในภาคใต้ของบราซิลจะถือว่าดนตรีจังหวะนี้เป็นสัญลักษณ์ของงานคาร์นิวัลไฮไลท์ของงานอยู่ที่ขบวนพาเหรดเต้นแซมบ้าซึ่งมีการตกแต่งขบวนกันอย่างยิ่งใหญ่ลีลาการเต้นแซมบ้าอันสนุกสนานร้อนแรงรวมไปถึงชุดของสาวๆที่ต้องบอกว่าเต็มที่จริงๆระยะเวลาในการจัดงานส่วนใหญ่จะประมาณ4วันโดยหลังงานเทศกาลชาวคริสต์ทุกคนถูกคาดหวังให้ละเว้นจากความสุขทางกายหรือเป็นช่วงถือศีลอดเป็นเวลา40วันอาจกล่าวได้ว่าเป็นการสนุกสุดเหวี่ยงในงานคาร์นิวัลจุดสำคัญที่สุดของงานเทศกาลอยู่ที่การแข่งขันเต้นระบำแซมบ้าของโรงเรียนสอนเต้นแถวหน้าของบราซิล12แห่งซึ่งจะมาประชันกันปีละครั้งทั้งลีลาท่าเต้นความเลิศหรูของเสื้อผ้าหน้าผมความคิดสร้างสรรค์และความงดงามของขบวนรถแห่ณสนามกีฬาแซมโบโดรมซึ่งงานนี้มีผู้ชมทั้งชาวบราซิเลียนและนักท่องเที่ยวจากทั่วทุกมุมโลกไปชุมนุมกันนับล้านคนนับเป็นงานคาร์นิวัลที่โด่งดังและใหญ่ที่สุดมีชื่อเสียงมากที่สุดไม่เพียงแต่ในบราซิลเท่านั้นแต่ยังเป็นที่รู้จักกันทั่วโลก
Pra mim, pra mim, pra mim.
What a lovely way to start our Friday Ambassador, to have breakfast with you.
First of all, I love Fridays. So a breakfast people so nice like you is a major pleasure.
How often do you do this? You know, we have a Brazilian guest.
I confess you. As a matter of fact, I don't have too many working breakfasts. Let's put it that way. Why? Because we have working lunches. I mean, this place here is for working lunch. More or less, I have 10 people. Why working lunches? And why is a small little group? Because people have to take notes and they pay attention. They have to be concentrate. So this place here normally I use for working. I mean, for working lunches. The other one, I mean, the room I have on the right side is for dinners, in which they are more official. Not they are official, of course, both are, but they are a little bit more formal and more, but at the same time relaxing as well because it's the evening. So they are complementary. So I'm very happy to have this breakfast here today. Maybe I should inaugurate a series of breakfasts.
Make it a habit.
Make it a habit, yes, have a habit from now on.
Well, I've met Naida before when we were doing the summer rehearsal the other day. Lita I just met and Rosanna from the embassy. Thank you for joining us today on our show.
Thank you for the opportunity.
It's our privilege to have two guys with four lovely
beautiful
and nice ladies surrounding us.
So what are we having today, Ambassador?
Yes, very nice presentation.
Let's say a Brazilian. I try to have it's not really a Brazilian breakfast, but anyhow, it's something that I eat on a regular basis. So I thought maybe let's share.
We have something in common. I start with fruits as well.
Do you?
Yeah,
with fruits?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you know about the story for the mango?
No.
The mango have stolen from you, or maybe not from India, because the Portuguese settlers were here.
India.
Yes, and then we took to Brazil. But now mango in Brazil is also something that people. It belongs to our daily breakfast.
Because we have a district in close to Bangkok called Amphowa.
Just 1 hour
and the word
from
for
Bangkok.
mango in Hindi is means mango, so Amphowa.
Means city of mangoes.
Yeah, so it's stolen from India, not Thailand. Because mango is big in India. Mango is big.
Yesterday I was in the Sri Lanka University in the Department of Western Languages, section of Portuguese language, and there was a competition among the students of Portuguese language. Trace of the lusophony, because Portuguese we call it lusophony. And trace of lusophony in Bangkok. And the prize, the winner, was a young girl who took a picture of a breakfast in Thailand, in which there was the bread, because the bread in Thai, correct me, is pan.
ขนมปัง ขนมปัง
And in Portuguese, pão. Secondly, coffee, how you call it in Thailand? Café. In Portuguese also café. Same. And how you call newspaper? Newspaper. How you call newspaper?
Cow. News, right?
Carta. That was the previous word for newspaper. So then it was very interesting because the breakfast had Portuguese origin. And as we're part of Portugal at the time. Brazil was a Portuguese colony, then it was a United Kingdom. Portugal, Brazil, and Algarves. So during this time, we're in a certain way, we belong to this community.
This
Last time, we were here.
Yeah, wasn't here.
So thank you so much.
It's our first time.
What is it called again?
In Portuguese, say pão de queijo, cheese bread.
Cheese bread.
Cheese bread.
It's a signature from the residents.
Because it's good when it's warm. So I mean, go ahead, go to that.
It's good when it's warm.
With our condition.
All right. Okay, we start. Okay. Bon appetit. Do we say that? How do we say that in Portuguese?
Bom apetite.
Bon apetite.
Yes.
Very close. All right. Thank you. So we're here because of the up and coming event, Ambassador. You're throwing a big party.
Thank you very much for coming and sharing with us this event. Let's start by the carnival itself. You know, the carnival is a trademark for Brazil. We have spoken about Portugal, so let's come back to the origins. I mean, the word carnival is a Latin word, and it's very linked to religious Christian tradition. You know that, I mean, carnival is carne leva in Latin. Take meat out of your daily food. Why? Because it was Lent period. You have Eastern and Lent.
Carnivores.
Yes,
carnivores.
It's true.
I see.
The word carne means meat.
Meat. Yeah. Carnivores.
Carnaval is leva means take it out. Take out
That's a
of the
fasting
meat.
fasting period.
The fasting period.
Yeah.
So then you have between Easter and Lent, in which mean you have all this kind of diet. And then there was a big ball, so people are happy. Like, I mean, you have the Muslims. I mean, they have also
Eid al-Fitr.
They have after it. So that was the origin. And then Carnival became a very popular. At the very beginning, it reminded us your Shankran.
Songkran. Yeah.
Because I mean, with the water, people would throw water, all these things. Then it became more elaborate in the sense that we have the school of sambas, which take it very seriously because they are like opera libretto. They are 2,000 people of different schools of samba. They have the first group, the second group, the third group, and they are like football, first league, second league. There is a hard competition. It has a lot of money involved and also people involved in this initiative, but it becomes very colorful.
I see.
And all the costumes are very rich.
Oh, yeah.
And there was also a little bit of tradition as people dress up during our previous monarch time. Brazil was, before being a republic, it was a monarchy for a long time. And so you could see people all dressed up like if they were in the court. And this is a huge explanation about the history of Carnival and how Carnival is nowadays. And then what happened? There is a Brazilian association
in Thailand.
In Thailand.
Yeah. No, Carnival in Brazil, which month is it?
It is around March. February, March.
February, March.
Because it varies. It all depends upon the calendar, the Christian calendar.
The lunar calendar.
Yes, that's true.
Normally for how many days?
4 days. It starts Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Depends also. Some cities 1 month.
1 month?
Official, it's 4 days.
We are free.
I love to be in that city.
We know that here at the embassy we have to work because we are supposed only to respect the Thai holidays.
Thai holidays.
Not Brazil. The only Brazilian holiday that we have to respect here in Thailand is our national day. So they don't have to work because
it's September, isn't it? I remember.
September 7th.
Yes.
And we became independent. We had the same royal family, but very independent kingdoms. Brazil was an empire and Portugal was a kingdom. But it's September the 7th. So that's the only day in which, among all Brazilian holidays, is the one that we do respect, although we have to work because we have to prepare our reception.
But we still have Songkran.
Yes,
and it's the same because Songkran in Thailand, some provinces they celebrate longer than usual, and some even do it later as well. It depends. But in schools, the kids don't go to school during this period, It's a summer holidays.
Summer holidays.
Yes, but summer holiday for us is December, January.
Please, So, Naida, how did the carnival arrive in Bangkok then?
Yeah.
How did it happen? This is the 16th
the 16th,
year already.
Because in 1994, one Brazilian lady, she moved to Thailand and she started to organize, the Brazilian people when coming here, she started to organize it and then have a meeting. They started to have a monthly meeting to know each other, to have a lunch.
House meeting, right?
Yes, house meeting. And then in 1996, they wanted to celebrate the carnival. And then also in their house, they started to organize a little party to dance and to have fun together. And then step by step, they are growing, they invited some friends. And then after a few years, they held the first carnival in the ballroom of some hotels in Bangkok.
It grew bigger every
year. And then every year, the carnival is most popular, and then they started to have the big party.
Before coming here, we heard that it's already sold out, the tickets.
It's true.
Yes, it's true.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How many people?
550 guests.
Sold out.
Confirmed.
sold out.
550.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and then in 2012, when we took over the committee from the association, we decided to organize this party because first it was just
Casual
casual,
get-together.
yes, and then for the community, and then we started to organize this.
You mean the
And
ABT?
Yes.
Yeah, what does it stand for, ABT? Association
Brazilian Association of Thailand.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, in Portuguese, Associação dos Brasileiros in Thailand, was
that's why
ABT. Yes.
That's why ABT.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we decided to organize this party because it's a very nice opportunity to promote our culture here, to have a fun because we promote a lot of fun and enjoyment at night, and then also we wanted to have to use the carnival to raise funds to some social project. Yeah, and then in 2002, our first edition, we have 300 guests. And then after that, 400 and 1,500, and now is the maximum for the hotel capacity.
This is going to be your first carnival.
Yes,
As the
I'm very
ambassador
excited
of
about
Brazil and Thailand, because last year you were not here.
I want to be here. No, it's
Every time in May?
Every time in May.
In May.
Yeah,
Why May?
yeah,
Yeah,
because we have many different associations group here, like a British club, American clubs, and they also have balls. And then we needed to respect the calendar, the international calendar. And then the first year we choose May, and then it's very successful because it's the last one before the summer holidays for the international.
So what will you say in the party, in the carnival here?
Oh, we
I see some colors and I hear some rhythms.
Oh, yes.
Everybody will dress up, right?
Yes, everybody. Because our carnival is the same in Brazil.
Yeah.
We show because we have a theme, and then in this theme we show a history, and then this year. Our edition theme is the Amazon, the explosion of color and sound. And then we work.
I imagine to see some animals.
Yes.
She's wearing the
Elephants.
No, I don't know the hair. I'm the Brazilian now.
So Amazon is the theme.
This year, yes.
And I have to tell you, I confess you, we are going to dress up the tuxedo, but I have to have what we call a car.
Angel.
Not only me, but I believe that
All the
some gentlemen from the Emas,
Yeah.
we are going to have maybe another all of them. But a car is a kind of crown.
Yeah.
Maybe afterwards we can show. Did you bring one?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Well, I can show you afterwards. I mean, it's a kind of with feathers.
I see.
And of course, they have different meanings. So green or blue.
Yeah.
And if there is one with a small little red on the top, that means the leader. So I mean,
that's
it
for
all
you.
fits. But then we have also different tribes of Indians in Brazil. In the north of the Amazon, in the east, so in many different parts. So we are going to try this, give a small little touch.
So Amazons then, so what are we going to see then?
Yeah, okay, because that we work in our theme from the hall for the entrance at the end for the gift that we give for the guests, you know, and then all performances for decoration, every scene, we try to have some history from Amazon, and then this year we have some Indians, some animals, many exciting, very colorful,
Wow.
Yes.
For how long did the carnival on that night? How many hours?
Yeah, we start at 60 p.m. 18, yes, and then we finish it midnight. 1 o'clock. Yes, because the people they don't want to go. No.
What's the venue for this year?
At the Hyatt Hotel.
The Hyatt.
Yes.
Very convenient.
Yes, very convenient.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you try to go to the hotel that day to observe all the
Observe.
costumes, outfits?
You are invited to enjoy.
So Amazon
Hope you
theme.
can
So
come.
is it sponsored by Amazon.com? No. We should get them
That's
as
a good.
sponsor, yeah.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I don't know.
We need, yes.
So last year, what was the theme of last year?
Oh, last year, of course, was a World Cup.
Oh,
And
World
then,
Cup.
yeah,
Oh,
and then we
amazing.
have many performances. Yeah, but it was so good because the money we raise with the carnival, we can give for 60 girls in the rural areas of Thailand scholarships, and then the opportunity that they finish the high school and fulfill their dreams, perhaps to go to university. And then last year with the World Cup, we had the opportunity to get 2 T-shirts with the national team in Brazil, signed by the players. And then that was so good because we raised 175,000 baht. And then with the silent action. And then with this extra money, we gave the university fees, for one of our bright students. They accepted by the city Yes, university. And then we could provide 4 years fee for her to continue their studies. And then that's so fantastic. Despite the result of World Cup, we had a good result.
Despite the results.
We had a good result.
That was a trouble. Oh my God.
So it's like the event of the year for the Brazilian people who live in Thailand.
Yes,
Something to
and
look forward
then
to, yeah.
I tell you, it's very weighted event for the all international community.
International. So it's not. Yeah.
People
It's
like
not-
start booking 1 year before. They
Yeah.
come like, what is the next carnival? I want to
Wow.
eat.
Because,
So
yeah.
we give like us 2 tables. They like start like booking before.
Booking before.
Because for that we
How much are you selling the tickets for?
it's 3,200.
Ah.
It's a
For one
For
person.
one person.
But it's
yes.
including
Yes.
dinner.
Yeah, wine,
Free
beer,
cocktail charge,
free cocktail,
yeah.
caipirinha. We have a Brazilian caipirinha drink.
And about the tickets, the Emirates, that story.
Yes. Our main sponsors is the Emirates Airline.
Emirates,
Yeah,
okay.
and
Yeah.
then they give us tickets, and then we have for the look and draw tickets from Brazil.
To where?
yes.
To Brazil?
To Brazil.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
That's very important.
Wow.
So that's why.
And then for in these 550 guests, only 60 are Brazilian. Yeah, the most of people are from. We have Thai guests, we have
International.
Australian. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very international.
But samba dance can be tricky and can be challenging for. Do you dance, Sarita?
A little bit.
A little bit.
No, I'm sure she does very well.
You're being humble.
Yeah.
I can see that you're a good dancer. You dance so well, Naida.
Yeah.
How many years you've been dancing?
Since she was a child.
We can.
Yeah.
But I mean, when we are kids, I mean, we're carnival balls as well, but in the afternoon.
Yeah,
Parents
that's
take us to the carnival
Oh
ball.
yeah, this year for first time,
Yeah.
we had
Go ahead.
a carnival party in the real weekend of the carnival here. We made for our kids, and that was a success. Very,
Yes, it was very
yeah,
successful.
that's so people. Yeah,
I see.
that's.
So normally, as you know, in my opinion, in my mind, I just have the perception that all Brazilians can dance. Or
Ambassador is the living proof of that you're not right.
no, not actually.
Shame on me.
No, actually can dance, but dancing is in the blood.
It's in the blood.
No,
So
you can dance, Ambassador.
Yes.
You lied to us. You can't.
No.
Yeah, I saw you made some
I was just
moves.
pretend moves, I mean some muscles, but I was just
You were
pretending.
dancing with the Argentinian ambassador. Some nice moves,
Yeah,
tango.
but I mean, no, maybe I have been so nice.
Especially tango. Yeah.
so normally.
Did it very well.
Yeah.
When you stay in Brazil, you know where to go to dance. But in Thailand, if you want to dance or do the carnival dance, where do you go normally?
We organize one.
Yeah. Organize.
We just organize one.
Yeah, now we have some people that teach in samba here. Yeah, in Bangkok. We have some dancers from the Brazilian community. Erica and Nino, they teach in samba and then you can find it.
You actually give us the definition of samba, that it's actually a gathering of people. I remember.
People, yes, I remember.
It's taken from the African language.
Yes, it comes from Yoruba, from Nigeria, because I mean, most Brazilians from Africa who came to Brazil, they were either from Angola, from Nigeria, from Sudan in the north, and they have brought, of course, let's say their culture, their customs, and even capoeira that so popular. Capoeira was a way of the martial arts movement. It has its rhythms as well because it goes with some music. And all those people, they were when they were together, they would drink, dance, and make some movements, and that was called samba. So samba has started with a gathering of people, and then afterwards became like Brazilian black beans feijoada, that's so famous. It was also introduced by the African Brazilians when they came, and it's meat with black beans and with different kinds of meat. And so it's what we call a mix of religious syncretism and also a melting pot of cultures, But then afterwards we had the immigrants from Europe came to Brazil, and we became a real salad.
Salad.
So that's why I'd like even to call someone just to say hello to us. Where is she?
Yeah, I thought she was Thai, but she's Japanese, you said.
Yes, she's hiding herself in some place.
I try to speak Thai to her.
And good luck. Yeah. Simone is very shy. Come here, Simone. Simone, come here. Yes. Hello. Simone, are you Thai, Simone?
Yes, I thought you were Thai.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
No, Simone is 100% Brazilian.
Oh, wow.
Voted right like that. Those voted accident.
No, this and Simone is from Amazon.
I'm from
She's from the Amazon.
The Amazon,
yes. A real example of Amazon.
example.
Although you have.
Zona Franca.
Although she has Japanese origins. In São Paulo, Brazil, it's the second biggest Japanese town in the world. It's São Paulo.
Where's Lisa Ono from?
She's from São Paulo.
So, no wonder. Lisa Ono, the jazz.
Lisa Ono, the jazz. Lisa Ono, yes. And she's very good friend of Gisela Bündchen. You know who is Gisela Bündchen? The Brazilian top model.
Gisela Bündchen.
Wow. She said bye-bye now. She's not, it was a newspaper.
She
just to show you that our variety of
diverse.
Things,
the word you use, salad.
Salad.
You have a good example here.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
From Brazil with this.
Of course, of course. I give you a pass tomorrow.
All right.
People say that Brazilian pass is very valuable because everyone could be a Brazilian.
Could be.
Because you could put a Chinese face, a Japanese face, a European face, and everything. So everything fits. And even
in Thailand actually could be from Amazon.
It's true.
It's a mix of a lot of Indians and white people. And
indigenous people.
Yeah. And she can speak very good Japanese as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, of course.
You know the word arigato? What comes from? Arigato?
No. Where does it come from?
Obrigado.
That's
Portuguese.
Obrigado.
Portuguese.
This is a new
everywhere they spread
bread. Pan. I told them.
It's also Japanese.
Japanese as well. It's the same.
So Portuguese is actually
because
arigato.
Arigato.
Obrigado.
Obrigado.
In Japanese, there is no word for thank you in the old days. Only when the Portuguese came and they start using, and then they figure out, we don't have a word, so they
adapt the word. So arigato. They could not speak obrigado. Even the word Kuwait, the country, is in Portuguese. Kuwait is a small little bay, and the British could not pronounce it. So they said Kuwait became Kuwait.
I see. Wow,
From the bay.
The same happens for her. That's for all.
For all. It is a Brazilian for one of our dances. For it comes from for all, but that's something different. For the Second World War, the Americans were in Brazil at the time. They invite all Brazilians to dance together. That's a for all. And it became for all. So those.
Yes, so united.
It's a major business. Frankly, it's made in India also. Goa, Daman, Gil.
Lots of Portuguese. Even in our south, Phuket. Lots of Portuguese. Even the word Pinto that you have, Pinto, you know, that's Pinto.
Pinto. That's Portuguese.
And there are lots of Indian family with the last name Pinto.
Pinto. But it's chicken. I mean, the small little chicken. Yes.
I see.
The world is very small now.
And the communication, how it can, I mean, the food helps a little bit.
Obrigado. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Anyhow.
Wow, ambassador.
Small little stories.
So, are you ready for your carnival?
Oh yes, we had a lot of things to do, but most are so organized. Now the details for decoration.
But I have to tell you, because she devotes herself profoundly, and I have to tell you, I will confess in public that many of the financial budget that Mrs. Snyder by herself. Her husband, her family, help bring people from Brazil to dance here. So I have to do public that she is an entrepreneur.
She gives everything of herself, like 100%, not only for the carnival, but for our community too.
Wow.
Sometimes we call her like Big Mama because she really takes care of us.
Big Mama.
Is Bangkok your home now?
She really takes
No,
unfortunately
not.
How long have you been living here?
Almost 5 years. But I think this year will be the last one.
Really?
We
just met.
We don't know yet, but my husband works for the international company.
I see.
And then we have different projects. Yes, thank you. And then I'm waiting now.
I will try to do something to avoid this tragedy. It's very important to donate admission.
Because I want to go to the samba class next year with Raja.
But my husband said
that
because maybe we move to Korea, but he said, okay, you can come to Thailand to do the carnival.
All right, that's a good news.
You can initiate the new carnival in Korea too.
Yes.
Mixing samba with K-pop.
And then every year we try to do something different, more exciting, more entertainment, because our guests, they expected to have something different every year. And then last year we brought two brilliant and wonderful Brazilian dancers from Japan. They live in Japan. And then this year we are bringing a samba band from São Paulo.
São Paulo, the band.
And also to the two dancers. And then we have some beautiful performances, fantastic performance for the Brazilian dance team here in Bangkok. We have a lot of fun.
Well, on behalf of Thai community, I would love to thank you for organizing this beautiful cultural event.
Thank you.
And
it's a
wish
honor
you
for us to have this opportunity.
And then wish you all the success. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
ผมเชื่อว่าคุณผู้ชมหลายๆท่านคงอยากจะไปร่วมงานคาร์นิวัลในปีนี้ซึ่งเป็นธีม Amazon นะครับโอ้โหแต่ว่าคงจะต้องบอกว่ารอปีหน้าแล้วครับแล้วรีบติดต่อเขาแต่เนิ่นๆเลยนะครับ
ใช่ค่ะเพราะว่าเขาจองกันข้ามปีเลยทีเดียวนะคะแต่ว่าอย่างไรก็ตามวันนี้เรามีของที่ระลึกมาฝากคุณผู้ชมด้วยเช่นเคยนะคะแต่ว่าต้องมีคำถาม
ปลอบใจกันหน่อยนะครับสำหรับผู้ที่อยากไปร่วมงานแต่ไม่ได้ไปร่วมงานนะครับคำถามของเราไม่ยากเลยครับเมื่อสักครู่นี้เนี่ยเราได้ทราบถึงที่มาของคำว่า Carnival ว่ามีต้นกำเนิดมาจากคำไหนนะครับถ้าเกิดคุณผู้ชมทราบส่งคำตอบมาได้ที่ไหนครับ
ค่ะที่ www.facebook.com นะคะ /thediplomatspringnews ค่ะแล้วผู้ที่ตอบคำถามถูกต้องนะคะก็จะได้ของที่ระลึกจากสถานทูตบราซิลไปค่ะ
ครับวันนี้หมดเวลาของ The Diplomat แต่เพียงเท่านี้นะครับคุณทันชนกจงยศยิ่งผมวารินทร์ สัจเดลลาไปก่อนนะครับสวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Brasil, meu Brasil brasileiro, meu mulato insoneiro, vou cantar-te nos meus versos o Brasil samba que dá bamboleio